Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video, here to give you my review of WWE Royal Rumble 2021 pay-per-view review. The show just got off the air tonight, January 31st, 2021, US time of course, and yeah, I was excited for the Royal Rumble. This is already the second WWE review I've done of 2021, and I gotta say, I definitely had a lot of fun watching this show. Okay, I had a blast watching this show. It wasn't perfect, but I was pretty happy with this show. And the wrestler who won the 30-man Royal Rumble match, the main event, I could not believe it. In the best possible way, for so many reasons. Oh man, that was just a fantastic way to end the show, man. But of course, I'm not going to talk about that right off the bat. Your boy is going to review the show. And first match, he's going to review the pre-show kickoff match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, Asuka and Charlotte Flair defending against Shayna, Baszler, and Nia Jax. This was actually a pretty fun match, actually. I liked, the chemistry between these two teams and all that. I liked this so much better than their TLC match, to be honest. I was in a mood during TLC 2020 last month. If you guys don't remember, I was in a very thing mood, and I like this match so much better. There was shenanigans from Lacey Evans and Ric Flair, because they're in a feud with like Charlotte and all that, which is such a weird feud, man. Uh, but yeah, and Asuka, I don't remember Asuka doing too much in this match. I remember she tagged in and all that. But after Lacey Evans, distracted, like Charlotte or whatever, Nia Jax did like a hip drop to Charlotte for the 1-2-3. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax once again win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And two-time Women's Tag Team Champions, so good on them. Yeah. And so that was a pretty fun match. And now the show officially begins, and we have the WWE Championship Match. Drew McIntyre defending against Goldberg. I was very excited for this match personally. I was very happy to hear that this was going to open the show. I wonder if it's weird. Ever since we started doing women's Royal Rumble matches, I figured like that the first match would always be like a Royal Rumble match, but it's always like at least the second match. Like I thought that was a given that the opening match would be a Royal Rumble match, and then the main event would be another Royal Rumble match. Like it's just so weird, you know what I mean? But dang. But yeah, Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg. I was very excited for this match. I would have loved it if Goldberg had won, just to see all the marks cry and get mad and pissed off. It looked like Goldberg's right just before the match began. It looked like Goldberg said some stuff to Drew that pissed him off. Goldberg headbutt him. Drew headbutt Goldberg. Sorry, and then Drew did a spear. Yeah, he did a spear. That wasn't me doing a mistake. It was Drew actually doing a spear, which is pretty cool. And then they fought up there outside, and the bell hasn't rung, keep in mind. And then Goldberg speared Drew through the barricade, which was pretty cool. And they went in. The match officially started. Drew does a Claymore right off the bat for a 2 count. Goldberg, after Brock Lesnar, is the second person to ever kick out of a Claymore. And then I think Goldberg did a couple spears, did the jackhammer. Drew kicked out. I won't lie, after that jackhammer, I thought that was it. And then I guess there were a couple more counters probably. And then Drew hit a second Claymore for the 1-2-3. Drew McIntyre retains the WWE Championship as expected. It was fine. It was fine, I won't lie. I probably shouldn't have expected this to be anything more than this. I would have loved, I won't lie, I do enjoy these finisher fest Goldberg matches. You know, I really do enjoy them. This match was like 2 minutes long. See what Wikipedia says. Uh, how long was it? Yeah, it was 2 minutes long. 2 minutes 30 seconds. I'm actually pretty shocked at how accurate I was. Yeah, not exactly 2 minutes, but close enough. And Goldberg showed respect to Drew McIntyre after the match, which I really appreciated. Okay. Next up, we have the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship match. We have Sasha Banks versus Carmella. Sasha Banks defending against Carmella, of course. This was another fun match. I might like this a bit more than their TLC match, although their TLC match was pretty fun as well. Let's see what I rated their TLC match. I think it was 3 stars. Yeah, it was 3 stars. I might like this a bit more. It was a pretty fun match. Carmella was pretty crack up throughout this match. It was just nice, just a nice, fun, fluid match, you know. Um, and you know, and I just really enjoyed it. And Sasha Banks won, making Carmella tap out to the, what do you call it? The bank statement. So yeah, Sasha Banks is still your WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. All right, next up, we have the 30-woman Royal Rumble match. Okay, the match. Well, this and the men's Rumble matches, the matches that you watch this pay-per-view for, man. Oh boy, 30-woman Royal Rumble match. First entrant was Bayley. Second entrant was, I know I can look at Wikipedia, but I'll try to remember who the second entrant was. Naomi. That's right. And then yeah, it was just another fun Rumble. Plenty of great moments. Bianca Belair came in at number 3. And Natalya was number 30. You know, Natalya was number 30. And, you know, she won a match against, I forgot who she faced. But it was last night, WWE backstage. You know, which was weird to think that there was a match on WWE backstage. And she was number 30. There was some pretty crack up moments in this match, like Naomi, her way of. I always imagine this. Ever since like I first heard about the Royal match, I always imagined saving my own elimination this way. Like I think there was a moment where Naomi like tossed out of the ring, but she purposefully kept her legs like up, you know, and even though her body was down, her legs were still up. I imagined that in my mind so many times, man. Like I can't believe it took this long for someone to finally like actually do that. I would have loved to have been the one to do that, of course, when I become a wrestler. In fact, I actually been praying that I would be in this Royal Rumble match. You know, I'm kind of pissed off that I'm not at, you know, but yeah, that was cool. And R-Truth actually got into this match. Well, he wasn't like an entrant, but like he came through backstage and like people were chasing him for the 24/7 championship, and Alicia Fox actually rolled up R-Truth for 1, 2, 3 to become 24/7 champion, and then R-Truth followed Alicia Fox to the outside, pinned her to once again win back the 24/7 championship, and then what's his name? Pete Rosenberg, I think that's whatever his name is. He pinned R-Truth, and now he's the current 24/7 champion, which is pretty funny to think, you know. And yeah, and yep, Rhea Ripley came in. Victoria and Jillian Hall were surprise entrants. It was awesome to see them. And let's see, Billie Kay, she was number 4 in this match, and she was pretty like crack up and hot, like by trying to make friends with all the upcoming like entrances, and she finally became friends with Jillian Hall, and you know they worked together, and it was nice seeing the Iconics reunite in the Rumble match. And Rhea Ripley, she was basically who I wanted to win this match. She eliminated quite a few people actually, and my girl Dakota Kai was in this match, and I wanted her to win. I didn't think she actually would, but it was so awesome seeing her, man. My Kiwi girl Dakota Kai, You know, she got eliminated by Rhea Ripley. You know, I wasn't too upset about it. You know, Rhea Ripley was pretty much the one I wanted to win this. I mean, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Um, and Charlotte Flair came in at number 15. You got more shenanigans from Ric Flair and Lacey Evans. And then the final three was actually Charlotte, Rhea, and Bianca Belair, who was number 3. Number 3, remember that. And they actually attacked Natalya. Actually, no, sorry. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax attacked Natalya during her entrance, which was pretty crack up. It seems like they tend to attack when they know who number 30 is exactly. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know what I mean? And then they both worked together to eliminate Charlotte, which was so satisfying. I'm glad Charlotte didn't win 2 in a row. I don't want her to win a second one ever. Actually, knowing WWE, they probably will have that happen. But yeah, and then Rhea and Bianca, they were both had each other at the ropes, over the top rope, and then Rhea talked to Bianca let's not do anything stupid. Alright, let's just go back in the ring and do this fair and square and all good. And they did. And then they fought some more. I wanted Rhea Ripley to win, but Bianca Belair clotheslines Rhea Ripley to win the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match. Congratulations, Miss Belair. Or Mrs. Belair, I should say, because she is married. You know, so it is a Mrs. Congratulations, Mrs. Belair. You have won the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble. I did not want you to win, but I respect you that you did, especially since you came in number 3. You know, so congratulations, ma'am. And hopefully your match against Sasha Banks, I assume you're going to choose Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37 in April. Yeah, it's not March anymore, it's April. And I hope that's an awesome match. You know, this is her first accomplishment in WWE, which is pretty insane to think, man. Anyway, and yeah, so congratulations to Bianca Belair, someone I never really thought would win a Royal Rumble, to tell the truth, especially since she's never won anything, you know what I mean? But yeah. Next up, we have the last man standing match for the WWE Universal Championship, and this brings back childhood memories. We had a Universal Championship match between these two at my favorite, the GOAT of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, and that no other Royal Rumble pay-per-view has come close to since then, Royal Rumble 2017. It was Owens defending against Reigns for the Universal Championship in a no DQ match at that amazing masterpiece of a show. And now it's a last man standing match, so it's another no DQ type match for the Universal Championship, just like at 2017. Roman Reigns defending against Kevin Owens. This is so much better than Adam Rose or whoever frickin' Roman Reigns was originally going to face in this match. This was another awesome match. I personally probably don't like it as much as the 2017 one. But this match was just brutal, man. Holy crap. This was brutal. Oh my goodness. Reigns, 5 minutes in the match, just tossed Owens off the frickin' stage through a frickin' table, and then he hit him with a frickin' golf cart, and then Owens smashed him with a frickin' pad paper, and then Owens frickin' frickin' swanton bomb through Reigns backstage through a table, which was amazing. And it was so awesome seeing the whole stadium set up during this match. That was so awesome. Reigns sped Owens through the tape, through the what the frick do you call it? Through the entrance Titantron area, you know what I mean? I don't remember exactly, but and then Owens actually grabbed out handcuffs and handcuffed Roman Reigns to the stage area part. And holy crap, I thought this was it. I thought Kevin Owens was actually going to be the new Universal Champion. But Roman Reigns freaking grabbed the referee when he counters the 9 and freaking smashed his head along the freaking part of the stage, which was smart. And then Paul Heyman came out to undo his handcuffs. He took freaking 5,000 trillion years to take those handcuffs off, man. And then Roman Reigns put Kevin Owens in a submission hold, and Kevin Owens finally stayed down for the 10 count. Brutal ass match. I personally don't like it quite as much as the 2017 match, probably because that one had I don't know, I just like the 2017 one more, probably because I just love that show to death more, and I still don't think any Royal Rumble has come close to that one, not even licking that one, that amazing masterpiece of a show, my favorite Royal Rumble ever, period. And this was an awesome match, just like that one. 4 years later, 4 years apart, 2 masterpiece Reigns versus Owens Universal title matches at the Royal Rumble. Mwah. You know what I mean? Fantastic. Now we're going to the main event. Le 30-man Royal Rumble match. They actually announced who entrants number 1 and 2 were. I thought Randy Orton was number 1 and Edge was number 2. But Edge was number 1. Randy Orton was number 2. They actually announced who number 1 and 2 were. It was pretty fantastic. That's a freaking epic, first 2 entrants. And Edge came out number 1, and during Orton's entrance, Edge went straight after Orton, and he freaking, just did everything to Orton right off the bat, man, and Orton was taken out of the match, instantly, man, and then Edge, just awesome, man, and, Damian Priest made an appearance, The Miz made an appearance, and The Miz, he freaking destroyed that freaking dumbass idiot trash rapper, whatever he is, Bunny something. That song sucked ass, man. The Bunny Booker T song, whatever, he smashed his audio equipment. Good job, man, because that song was dog crap. He actually performed that song right before the freaking Women's Rumble, and I was just waiting for that stupid song to end, man, because that song was dumb crap, man. And Daniel Bryan came in at number 17, and Shinsuke Nakamura came in at number 7. And those were 2 entrances that people thought were going to win this. Even I thought they would. Anyway, yeah, and then my man Seth Rollins returned. He was number 29, and Christian returned as well in this Royal Rumble match. And to tell the truth, I felt so nostalgic personally when watching this Royal Rumble, even more so than last year, believe it or not. I felt so nostalgic watching. I haven't felt this nostalgic watching Royal Rumble since 2018, to tell the truth. 2018, during both the men and women's Royal Rumbles, I felt so nostalgic. I felt very nostalgic during this one. Just the men's Royal Rumble for this one, though. Just seeing Christian, Sheamus in the ring at the same time, Edge, it just brought me back memories to 2011, man. That was just when of course, I started watching wrestling in 2009, but it wasn't until 2011 that I really got obsessed with wrestling, man. Oh my gosh, you think I'm obsessed with wrestling now, you should have seen how obsessed I was with it in 2011 and 2012, man. Anyway, it was so awesome seeing them back. I won't lie, I smiled when Daniel Bryan got eliminated. And because, just so the Smarks don't get to see Bryan as a Royal Rumble winner. John Cena has won the Royal Rumble 2 more times than Daniel Bryan, man, and I'm so proud of that. yeah, even though I did want Bryan to win the Greatest Royal Rumble, you know, but yeah. Anyway, and Sheamus got eliminated. He was another like potential Rumble winner. The final, it appeared that the final two was Edge and Seth Rollins. Rollins, Rollins actually was the one that eliminated Bryan. I don't know if I mentioned that already. That was awesome. I love Seth Rollins, man. He's so awesome. And actually, out of all the entrances who like were in this match, like I did want Seth to win, to tell the truth, but like Edge ended up throwing him out, and that freaking lit me up. Like, holy crap, Edge actually won. And then I knew it. Randy Orton, he was the number 2 entrant. He never got eliminated. He RKO'd Edge, and then Edge. I mean, Randy Orton was actually the real like final participant before, instead of Seth Rollins, like second to last participant, and then it looked like Randy was going to throw him out, and then Randy freaking countered that shit and tossed Orton out to win the 2021 Royal Rumble match. Holy crap, man. I'm so ecstatic that Edge won the Royal Rumble. Like, holy shiznit. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that Edge won. Edge versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, I hope. I don't care who wins. I would be excited to see a match. I'd much rather see that than Edge versus Drew, and especially Edge versus Orton. But that's going to be so dope. I know, I already see a lot of know-it-all smocks thinking they know everything about wrestling and on the frickin', you know, like Twitter and all that. And Edge was the number 1 entrant, man. And I'm so happy Randy Orton didn't win this. Holy crap. That scared the crap out of me. Like, at the end, just fantastic ending. Edge won the Royal Rumble exactly 11 years later after he won the 2010 Rumble. Yep, solid show, fine show. I guess I'll go with the main event, the 30-man Rumble match, as my match of the night, just because Edge won, you know. Yeah. I'm not 100% with my star ratings. These are just the ratings that I feel I should give it for now. I might change my mind on a lot of these ratings later. Like, these are absolutely subject to change, these ratings. But yeah, Royal Rumble 2021, if you guys have seen this show, tell your boy what you think. And yeah, let's not be know-it-alls. I don't want any know-it-all smocks on my freaking thing either, predicting certain people to win the title before just to face Edge at WrestleMania. But anyway, freaking know-it-all smocks, idiot smocks. Anyway, thank you all for watching, or more so listening to my WWE Royal Rumble 2021 review, pay-per-view review, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Peace out.